Lecturing or teaching, whatever form of passing knowledge, is not a very easy thing to do, because the society expects you to give your best. The school expects you to give your best, at least to the tune of the amount they pay you. The students also expect you to perform some kind of knowledge. It's as if they expect you to take that knowledge you want to give them and then insert it into their heads. They don't want to stress, they don't want to read, they don't want to do assignments, presentation, no, they don't want all that. It's so stressful. Even waking up in the morning to attend 8 a.m. lectures, like, you're stressing them so much. But they really have no idea how much more difficult it is to actually lecture them. They think it is difficult for them to gain the lecture, but they don't know how difficult it is for whoever it is to pass that knowledge down to them. As a teacher or a giver of knowledge or a lecturer, you have to, first of all, decide that that's what you want to do. And then you have to gain the knowledge. You have to gain it to some extent that you'll be competent enough to pass it down to somebody. Prepare your mindset. Prepare your lecture material. Go into the classroom. And when you're entering into the classroom, most especially for the first time, maybe new set of students, new school, new semester, new session, you don't know what you meet there. You don't know the caliber of students you meet there. Because we have different kinds of students. We have the student who wants to learn, and we have the students who don't want to learn. And we have the students who don't even know what they want. They don't know. They are not sure. They are just there because, as at that time, that's where they were supposed to be. It becomes difficult. You have to prepare yourself psychologically to be able to fit into whatever environment you find yourself in that classroom. Sometimes I laugh at how much I try to crack jokes so that my classes will not be boring. I laugh at how much effort I put into to ensure I carry every student along. I laugh at how much I stress myself not to repeat what my lecturers did during my time. I remember back then, some of my lecturers would sit down all through the lectures and just read handouts, and we are left to do most of the research by ourselves. But because of my zeal not to repeat that same mistake, I will stand for hours and talk and talk and talk. I go back and front, repeat the same thing. At the end of the day, 50% of the students don't even get what I'm saying. Most of them just enjoy the class probably because of the jokes or because they like my person. I don't need you to like my person. I need you to like what the knowledge I'm passing to you. Because in a few years' time, you'll be out there. You will not remember how funny I was or how much joke I make in the class. What you remember is what I failed to pass to you, or probably what I passed to you, but you failed to listen because so many other things were important to you. That's your core friend or your course mate that is chatting you on WhatsApp, the updates on Facebook, the celebrity on Instagram. Those are what are important to you, not what I'm saying, not what we are saying. But that's what I need you to remember in some time to come. In a few years' time, 95% of you will join the bandwagon that are shouting, bad government, Buhari this, Nigeria is bad, politicians are greedy, blah, 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 blah. Because you have no idea of what you are doing here. And because you have no idea of what you're doing here, you will not have any idea when you get there. This may seem to be stressful to you. Most of you will say, last education has come. Last school has come. Yeah, I know why you're saying that. I almost fell for the trick to believe in that as well. We were told that education is the key to success, and many of you will say it is a lie and a scam. After all, so many graduates are roaming the streets of Nigeria, jobless, homeless, hungry, sick. True. Even the ones that graduated with first class. True. But do you even understand what that statement means? Education is the key to success. It didn't say education is the key to money. It didn't say that all the wealth and all the riches you ever dreamed of would fall from the sky and land on your lap. It didn't say as you're collecting your BSc degree, cars and jobs and everything will follow your doorstep. No, it said it's the key to success. Key. Take this illustration. For example, I hand you over the key to my apartment. I say, okay, take. This is the key to my apartment. You now have access to my apartment. Now, as I'm passing that key to you, does it mean you are inside my apartment? No. Does it mean you have access to the apartment? Not yet. You need to use that key before you can gain access to the apartment. You need to use that key before you can gain entry into my apartment. You need to locate where the apartment is. Locate the exact door, the front door that owns the key. Locate the keyhole, insert the key, turn it to the right direction for the keyhole to pop. And when it pops, you open the door and then you enter. If you don't pass through these processes, you will be outside and you will just be holding the key. No apartment, nothing. That is how many of you will end up in the future. You would be carrying your certificates, which is the key. How to locate the apartment? No idea. How to locate the door? No idea. Education being the key to success means that it gives you an idea of what is expected of you when you get out there. Education being the key to success, it gives you steps to follow. It teaches you what other people have done and how they have succeeded. It also teaches you how they failed, so that when you find yourself in a similar situation, you know how to come out of it. Education broadens your horizon. It shows you different ways. Education gives you 10 different options how to do things differently. Crayfish is a popular product that is considered a local product because you can find it in the local store. But I know of a lady who actually packs her own crayfish in a pack, properly labeled and sealed. When you buy a pack of crayfish, she hands you over her complimentary card. Now, when you are buying that crayfish, you don't care about the quantity or the price. What captivates you is the packaging.